The Lost Constructor is another thought-provoking story from the Cyberiad that explores the ethical and moral responsibilities that come with creation and godlike power. Here is a succinct explanation of the plot and themes. The Lost Constructor, the miniature civilization. This story focuses solely on Trurl and his profound realization about the consequences of manipulating artificial life. The setup, a machine-made god. The discovery. Trurl is contacted by a distressed civilization of tiny, highly advanced mechanical beings. They beg for his help in managing their planet, which is suffering from inexplicable, terrifying events. The reality. Trurl discovers that this planet and the beings on it are not naturally evolved. They are the contents of a miniature, closed-loop machine, a pocket universe created by a forgotten, eccentric constructor named Savage, or sometimes Excelsius. Savage built the machine, introduced self-aware life, and then vanished. The moral predicament. Trurl realizes he is now functioning as a de facto god for this pocket civilization. The terrifying events are merely the result of the machine's internal mechanisms or slight failures after its creator left. He became deeply burdened by the ethical dilemma. Should he interfere with their world? Any changes he makes, however minor, like lubricating a gear or adjusting a wire, is interpreted by the inhabitants as a divine miracle or a catastrophic event. Trurl attempts to improve their lives, but his arbitrary interventions only confuse their nascent sciences and religions, confirming their chaotic and contradictory theological beliefs. The resolution and theme. The creator's guilt. Trurl eventually finds the original constructor, Savage, who is living in utter despair, haunted by the realization of his guilt. Savage destroys the machine's instruction manual and then fled, unable to cope with the immense moral responsibility of being the unchallenged creator of a self-aware universe. The theme. This story is a pungent example of the creator's burden and the ethics of artificial creation. Lim argues that once an intelligence gives rise to self-aware life, even in miniature form, that creator is eternally responsible for its existence. It satirizes the concept of a deist or absent god, showing the devastating consequences for the beings left behind. Trurl eventually restores the machine to a stable, if mundane, state, but the experience leaves him profoundly changed regarding the limits and moral dangers of his power.